All right, so the first game I want to touch on in week 0 of the slate of 11. I'm going to give you some bullet points for each one so you know what's coming up this week. Nebraska and Northwestern. Here's what's fun about this game. Number one, it's a Big Ten opener for both schools. And we're not playing this one in Lincoln. We're not playing this one in Evanston, Illinois. We put Nebraska and Northwestern on a flight across the pond. They're actually playing this game in Dublin, Ireland. How fun is that? Two college campuses, two college football programs go across to Europe to play in Dublin. And this really is. And why I'm focusing on this game, other than it's a Big Ten conference game right out of the gate in week 0, it's win or go home time for Scott Frost. He was brought in from UCF as a local son, as someone who played quarterback at the school, led this program to great heights, and it just hasn't gotten done in his 4 years there. He's 15-29 overall. They were 3-9 a year ago, albeit they lost a lot of close games. But it's now or never for Scott Frost. He gets Casey Thompson to transfer from Texas to Nebraska. He wins the starting job. Can he be enough in that Scott Frost offense to give Nebraska the confidence they need? And I'm telling you this, at this point, you cannot, if you're Scott Frost, go to Dublin, play Northwestern, a team you beat handily a year ago, and lose. So for me, if I'm looking at schools and I'm looking at teams and I'm looking at week 0 games, they're going to have immediate impact on this season and perhaps conversation around a head coach right out of the gate. Keep an eye on Nebraska Northwestern in Ireland in the 5th year of the Scott Frost era for the Cornhuskers. So I'm a huge fan of these college football players getting to experience an opportunity to go play the opener in Dublin. Now, I want you to just think about this for a second from the Northwestern perspective. Pat Fitzgerald. Does it get any more Irish than the last name Fitzgerald? In fact, I had the Northwestern head coach with me on SportsCenter probably a little over a month ago. And I said, man, look, a Fitzgerald, you're going to be wearing a kilt. You're going to be drinking Guinness on the sideline. How exactly will a guy named Pat Fitzgerald spend his time in Ireland? Here's what he said. Now, Coach, I know the Big Ten is all about market expansion, but isn't Ireland a bit much?
Oh, it's great to go back to the homeland for me. You know, my grandparents emigrated, and they had me over for a PR tour, my wife Stacy and I, and we had a chance to meet family that I had never met, been on a family farm, and, saw where my grandmother was baptized and the school she went to. It was very emotional, and I was glad I had the opportunity to go over before. Meet a lot of the great people that are running the Aer Lingus College Football Classic there in Dublin. And, August 27th, we're going to be in Aviva Stadium kicking off college football. And, we've got to play a lot better than we did a year ago. That's our responsibility as coaches and the guys in the locker room. And no better way to do it than kicking off college football, having that opportunity and that exposure.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.